When you're decorating or redesigning the look of your place, filling in a big blank wall can be a huge turning point. So if you're lacking storage, character, or maybe both, filling in those voids with some stylish shelving might be the answer. This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Now, your first thought might be to hang a picture and it's going to look beautiful, but I've got a better idea. I'm going to be using some flat pack shelving to create extra storage along this wall, but also making a feature at the same time. Instead of using a tape measure, I'm using a digital laser measurer. It's great because it measures up to 20 metres. Good luck trying to do that with a tape measure. But also, they store the measurements, so you don't have to remember what you just measured. Now I've got my measurements, I can start flat packing. I've picked up these flat pack cube cabinets that are 500 wide. It works out well because I know that I've got 3 metres on my wall, so I'm going to use 5 of these. That'll leave me a little bit of breathing space each side. Because I made the cabinets 500mm shorter, I've halved that gap and I'm going to continue it all the way around the perimeter as a shadow line. That way we don't just have a wall full of shelves. But also, with these cabinets, I'm not just going to stack them up on top of each other. I'm going to offset them. So we'll have 3 down the bottom, then these ones will sit, one will sit on here, then we'll have another 3 here. And they'll be open shelves. And I'm going to continue that all the way up. And I think that's going to make a great feature. Now, obviously, adding all these cabinets to the wall is adding a lot of weight. So the most important thing is making sure they don't come down. Now, you might think an 8-gauge screw is strong enough, but I've decided to go with a 10-gauge screw. It's just that little bit thicker, and making sure that I've fixed into the studs. That way, the wall's carrying all the weight. And to finish it off, covering it up with a white cap, and that way, you'll never see a fixing. Too easy, they say. I say bloody beautiful. As you can see, filling in this wall has already made a massive improvement. And really, you could leave it like this. But everything you keep in here, you might not want on display. So I'm going to put a few cupboard doors on. Here's a tip. You might have been tempted to paint this wall in a feature colour before you put the cabinets up. But instead, I've just got some 3mm MDF that I've cut up into squares. That way, you can paint them whatever colour you like. So you can see, by mixing and matching the colours, how many different looks you can get. It not only transforms the space, but the whole room. It's the standout feature that we've been looking for. It's thinking outside the box by building in it.